All right. So if you're trying to research a company or you're looking for uh, information that you know is going to drop, you're going to find it under analysis. My bad. You're going to find it under company. You're going to go to press release. And down here, uh, you're going to have uh, SEC filings. Now, the ones you're looking for usually are 8Ks. 8Ks are current reports, and 10Ks are yearly reports. So, uh, 8Ks will have pretty much anything and everything in them. Insider trades, acquisitions, up and coming contracts, uh, options with insiders, uh, and news, any of that stuff. So, anyways, that's where you're going to find it. You're going to go to company, you're going to go to press releases, and you can set it to financials if you want, but all you have to do is scroll and look for 8K, uh, and that should pretty much give you all the info you need. Now, reading through SEC filings, uh, there's a lot there, lots of lawyer language. You can pretty much skim through them and get the gist of uh, what they mean just by giving it a skim. So a common one is exchange and beneficiary of securities. It's anytime you see that, it's insider trades. So you can skim through it, and you're just looking for the number of shares and whether or not the insider bought or sold them. That's all that's relevant. If they sell, they're dumping shares. That means they're probably unloading. Means the company's probably going red. If they're buying more, that's a huge sign. That's a bullish sign. So, anyways, that's how you do that, and you're going to use that more than you think. The other huge thing about looking through current reports is figuring out how much money they spend on research and development. And the reason that's important is because especially if it's an emerging growth company, if they are spending no money on R&D, uh, odds are the company's being gutted. Um, Tech companies, I can't stress enough how important this is, because your R&D is what keeps you competitive. And some companies are staying a year or two ahead with their R&D departments. But uh, what you do want to check, and this stuff takes time. I skim through hundreds of SEC articles looking for the pieces of information that I'll know it when I see it. But if they're progressively spending less and less and less, that's a bad sign. If they're starting to increase their R&D and their revenues are slowly starting to increase, that's a good sign. A lot of times, what happens with emerging growth companies is you'll find a company that's got a cool product. It goes public, and the owner of the company doesn't know what he's doing, and he gets basically taken over by accountants, and you get fire sales. Uh, which they just basically pump the price of the company up, uh, get the market cap uh, as high as they can, and then there's a massive sell-off that follows, and they don't do anything. They just run it into the ground, basically. So, and the key thing to look for is R&D. That is the biggest key component. And you can go through and just click 8Ks, swipe through it real quick, get a feel for what it's about. Uh, if it doesn't have the type of information that you're specifically looking for, go to the next one. But 8Ks and 10Ks are going to be the important ones. So, yeah, you can also go to the SEC filings. Just type in SEC filings in your Google search, and you can type in a company's ticker. And if you're waiting on, a lot of times the popular times for SEC drops are 8 a.m., 4 p.m., uh, and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. They have dumped them at different times, but 8 a.m. seems to be the real popular time. And then, of course, right when the market closes is another popular time at 4 p.m. all Eastern Standard. But so if you're looking for something to, you know, you're waiting on a play to pop and you're looking for that information first, I can't tell you how many times I've been on the SEC website, sitting there just hitting refresh, waiting for, the piece of information or the news that I want to come up and try to, read it quick before everybody else and make a decision. And yeah, so there's a lot that goes into it. I also recommend people check out Market Watch, get on Investopedia as much as you can. And another really good place, a lot of people don't like it. I like it just because one reason, they're usually really quick with their releases, and it's on Webull, and it's Seeking Alpha. And you have to subscribe to it, of course, but I don't, but they're fast. And it's very handy to have because and I've tested it before, dang near the time that the SEC file gets dropped on the website, Seeking Alpha, dumps their news literally 30 seconds later. So something that's pretty handy. But Market Watch is another good one. And then if you're looking for analysis, daily high, daily low plays, check out Finviz, Finviz. Really, really cool site to check out, completely free. So, yeah, hopefully that helps you out.